you guys take the cake in terms of totally screwed up finances.
I have no clue what my income is.
You just don't care. And that's what really sucks.
I know that I'm doing a lot of the harm.
I don't think he realizes how it affects me.
Jeez, I feel like I'm in trouble here. I'm a contractor slash renovator.
I work for a bank. I'm a systems analyst. I'm a planner, and he's not.
By the time you get home, the last thing you want to do is sit down at a desk and start pulling out receipts and paperwork.
I want him to take responsibility and pay.
Right now, the paperwork is so messed up. And by the end of the year, I'll sit down and I'll try and work out what I've made, and I have no idea how much I make a year.
Well, when he doesn't get paid and the bills come, I worry.
2 months will go by before I actually get any money to pay any of my bills with. I owe Erica money. She's paid a lot of my bills for me.
I guess he leaves it up to me because he knows I'm gonna take care of it.
Me? I'm like, who cares? It's 10 bucks.
He's too carefree. I don't know what he'd do without me.
I know if I only bring up cash or money or anything like that, it's gonna be an argument in the house. Do you know you spent $35 in service charges this month alone? No, I didn't. You actually sat there and calculated this, Erica, you know?
Yeah, I hate it when he goes into overdraft.
Debit's my friend. Everything is debit. I always get these phone calls and text messages because she's looking at my account and then calling me to tell me, look, you're in the hole so much money. Hello.
Did you get paid?
Tomorrow or the day after, I'll be able to get the money.
We have to pay the utilities.
I'm working right now. I don't know where I stand right now.
I don't think he realizes how it affects me.
I think it's taken a toll to the point where now she's ready to, like, break apart right now. Littlest things really bother her.
I don't want to be the parent, you know? And I feel that's what I am.
This month, I'll help this couple move from red to black. I've been solving money problems for over 20 years, tackling everything from high finance to low income. I help people understand money and debt, which is still a huge mystery for most folks. And it's the #1 reason couples split up. So now I'm making house calls. This couple's finances are so messed up, they're not even sure of their total income or their total debt. Erica obsessively monitors Andrew's spending, but glosses over her own. Andrew reacts by refusing to deal with the day-to-day paperwork for his renovations business. These two need to get back on the same page if they want to get back in the black. Hi!
Nice to meet you.
Gail Vaz-oxlade. While touring their home, it becomes clear that someone has a high need for order. So did you just come by this taste naturally, or has somebody been helping you?
Well, he helped too.
So you have good taste too?
I think so.
Which is a good thing, because you're really crappy with business, so it's a good thing you have good taste. Wow, nice room. Look at the shoes. 59 pairs of shoes. Computer. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 26, 27. Now I see where the money's going. So here's the thing that really surprises me. Everything in this house is so beautifully organized. Yet your paperwork? I've never had a couple like you before. When I did your paperwork, it was the most confusing sets of accounts that I've ever had to do. You use your personal account to run business issues.
Yes.
And you run personal stuff through your business account.
Oh, no, not really.
Excuse me?
Okay.
I looked at the numbers, okay? Somebody else you may be able to baffle, not me. While most people are quite happy to spend 25% of their income on life, you are spending a whopping 111% of your income on life. Jeans, shoes, hardware stores. Hello, Mr. Overdraft. You were in the red a lot.
He uses it like it's his money. He'll buy food on overdraft.
Erica thinks she's the responsible one. After 1.5 years of marriage, she still doesn't trust Andrew enough to open up a joint account with him. She's about to get a reality check. You had $10,000. that on May 31st,
You moved it from account 1 to account 2. Then you moved it from account 2 to your personal line of credit. Then on June 1st, from account 2 to account 1. June 6th, you moved it from the credit card to the personal line of credit. But on the 29th of May, you moved it from the personal line of credit to the credit card. And then you moved it from the account back to the account again.
Explain this to me.
I was trying to transfer to a lower interest rate.
Okay, so you had a good intention.
Yeah.
See how it looks on paper?
Yeah, I know, it's awful.
And so there he is, being a total dope on the business side, and here you are being a total dope on the personal side. What is all this debt about?
A lot of the stuff that's there, I would like pay off, you know, certain credit cards, and then it would just keep building.
So you would use a line of credit to pay off the credit card, and then the credit card would build back up again.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is over now. Because on average, you are spending $8,900 a month more than you make every single month.
But how could we be spending $8,900?
You might well ask.
Credit.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
And if you stay on this track, in 5 years, you'll be almost $760,000 in debt, not including your mortgages. Are things worse than you thought?
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sort out your business and personal financial dilemma. We're going to get you not using credit as if it is your disposable income. And we're going to get you working together, communicating together, so that you can actually take care of this whole problem. But in doing that, I need to know that you are committed to this whole process. Will you do anything I ask you to do in order to turn that?
Yes.
Over the next month, I'm going to give you some challenges to do. If you do the challenges successfully, I'll give you up to $5,000 to help you pay down the debt. If you don't do the challenges, you don't get the money. This is not a challenge, but you have to do this anyway. I want your credit cards and your debit cards.
You can't take the debit card.
Watch me.
You can't take my debit card.
Watch me.
My debit card?
Go away. Coming up, 6 words that will change their lives. I want the debt paid off.
Money, money, money. Money, 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 money.
Everything looks picture perfect in this home, but beneath the surface, there's an ugly financial mess. Totally screwed up. Like, you can't run a business to save your life. Erica works in a financial institution and thinks she runs a pretty tight ship at home too. $73,000 in debt? Hello? Andrew freely admits that he's totally irresponsible when it comes to money.
Me? I'm like, who cares? It's $10.
He runs his own business, but doesn't keep track of a cent of expenses or income. So you don't actually know if you're ever making a profit in any of your jobs. You just cross your fingers and go, please. Praying for help isn't going to make things better. They're just going to have to live by my rules. For the next month, this couple will learn to live on a strict cash budget. No more credit cards. They'll complete weekly challenges to tackle their money and relationship issues. And if they're willing to change, I will reward them with thousands of dollars to pay down their debt. No changes, no money. So since I'm cutting your variable spending by 86%, and you're going to be living on cash, you need to see how painful this is going to be. You're going to have $100 a week for food, almost $94 for personal transportation. Business expenses and personal expenses are not the same thing anymore.
Okay.
$53.50 a week for entertainment. Okay, this is a very special jar. This is your clothing and gift jar. And you've been spending $1,600 a month on stuff. And now you get $26 a week. Yay! And then there's other, $35.50 a week for other. Now, very important, what you never do is to write it down. You go to the store, you spend $60 on groceries, you come home, you deduct $60, it shows you have $40 left. You know exactly where you stand at all times. Now, you ready for your first challenge?
Yes.
Erica?
Yes.
You are going to create for Andrew an office in a box that he will be carrying around with him in his truck. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to cook him a hot lunch and show up on the job site to help him, because until you have an appreciation for what he actually does, you just can't know the challenges that he's facing. Once she's created the system and put it into play, you have to use it. I want to see a record keeping system that shows what you bought for the job and where your profitability is going to be, and you're starting to twitch on me. Are you okay? No, it's not the lights. You're very, very nervous.
No.
You're going to be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have everything to get you organized. Every job that you do, we're gonna file in here. So any receipts for this job, you gotta put in here. Don't keep it in your pockets.
Andrew's messy paperwork is one of Erica's pet peeves. The amount Andrew spends on eating out is another. To satisfy his need for a hot meal every day, Erica's going to have to get organized herself.
Without us planning in advance, it's gonna be impossible, right? So we gotta learn to plan.
So far, with the job box that Erica created for me, I've been using it every day. My buddy, he's using it too.
I'm here with lunch. So this is gonna cost about $5 to $6 versus him going out to eat and spending $10 on lunch.
Very good.
And it will feed 2 of us.
How hard was this?
It wasn't hard.
No. Why haven't you done it before then?
Never thought about it.
Oh, look at this.
It's only the ongoing, right? 'Cause
That's fine.
Everything that's paid, we took out.
Yes, that's fine. Good job. Okay. 2-part challenge. The first part of your debt reduction challenge is to actually begin the process of fixing the problem. Right now you have a whole bunch of revolving credit and you keep using it. I want the debt paid off. And so the only way to do that is to create a fixed payment amount, which means you have to go and apply for a consolidation loan. The second part of your challenge is for you to see what it will be like to get through the rest of your life with this debt if you don't do something about it. You know why we're in this building? Because this building has a lot of stairs. Hold on to that for a second. You hold on to that. Not very heavy. No. There are some weights in those bags, and the weights represent your current debt. But of course, each year the debt grows. So as you progress up, you will find more weight waiting for you. You are going to carry the weight of your debt.
So there's weights on the staircase that we got to pick up?
Oh, Lord.
Coming up, can Andrew and Erica share the burden?
No. I'm in debt because of you.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Erica thinks their money problems would be solved if Andrew would only shape up.
He's never gone into his bank account to pay a utility bill.
Meanwhile, she's decorated their new home and her closets are full of clothes with no expense spared. You've been spending 230% of your income every month. Erica thinks she's managing their money, but the debts just keep on growing. So you'd use a line of credit to pay off the credit card and then the credit card would build back up again. If they can learn to live on cash and do all my challenges, I'll give them up to $5,000 to help them pay down their debt. Now they're about to see how draining carrying $750,000 in debt would be. The weight they'll carry as they climb the stairs represents how their debt will grow if they don't take care of the problem now.
That's only one floor? Jeez. You start dreading going up another flight of stairs because you know you're gonna pick up more. No. I'm in debt because of you. So I'll have 1 and you have 3.
Okay, good. If you really think about it, it's kind of scary, right? I think now we're gonna try and learn how to work together. Every single staircase we go, I'm taking 3.
Okay, we'll split it evenly. The exercise did teach me that we should, maybe open a joint account and try to tackle this whole debt problem together.
Arranging for a consolidation loan is the best way to deal with their debt, so they can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
One more foot.
Jeez. There goes my knee.
What did you learn? What was the most important lesson?
To pay it off as soon as possible.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, if you let it build, it gets higher and higher.
Impossible, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to pay it off?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Good morning. My name is
We're getting our debts consolidated. We're going to use the equity of our home.
Right.
to, get like a second mortgage.
Yes.
And then they're going to take fixed payments from our account.
Good.
And then we're allowed to also pay up to 15% extra every year.
Okay,
so it's
good.
like a mortgage.
Yes. But it means you're going to have to live on the budget I gave you.
Yes.
Okay?
Can we keep the jars?
You can keep the jars.
Okay.
This week's challenge is very tactile, okay? I'm sending you for tantric yoga. Okay, don't look all so excited all at once. Oh, open your mind, Andrew. Look deep into my eyes.
You guys are kidding. What's the challenge?
What do we got to do?
No.
I swear to God.
I can't do that.
You're going to have
On
to.
camera, I got to
On
sit there and say, look into my eyes?
My gosh.
No.
Are you kidding?
That's crazy.
So this will give you an opportunity to connect with each other and be kind to each other. You can stop beating him up now.
He looks like he's the battered one. You have to hear
you like
him
that?
fly off the handle.
Oh,
He's really short-tempered.
Hands
That's
up,
not
please.
true.
Hands
Yeah,
up, please.
He is.
I'm not
Should have a
allowed
hidden
that.
camera. You'd see another side of him.
Oh, please.
He's not as quiet as he seems.
Oh,
He's not.
whatever.
All right, so ready for this?
Okay.
You'll have a professional guiding you.
Okay.
And when I get back, I want to hear all the soft, sweet details. All of them.
Looking at each other here.
Coming up, will Andrew be able to change?
It's not really me.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Erica and Andrew's home looks like a magazine spread, but I found the messy truth about their money. Everything in this house is so beautifully organized. Yet your paperwork? Andrew doesn't keep any records for his business, and Erica shuffles more debt around than she pays off. So you'd use a line of credit to pay off the credit card, and then the credit card would build back up again. Maintaining an image they can't afford is going to come back to bite them. In 5 years, you'll be almost $760,000 in debt. I've challenged them to start managing their money and make plans to pay off their debt. If they accomplish all of my challenges, they'll walk away with up to $5,000 to pay down their debt. Now that they're fixing the money, they can come together again.
Welcome to this experience. And thank you for being open, for trying something new. Bring your hands together in front of your heart.
I don't know. The yoga thing is kind of, it's not really me.
Bow towards each other and bring your foreheads together, keeping your eyes open, looking at each other here.
Aside from being shy and feeling silly, I thought I was neat. I'm more open-minded than he is.
So now you're going to put your left hand on your partner's heart and place your right hand on top of your partner's hand. And again, breathing. Andrew, if you want to take a strawberry, slowly feed it to Erica. That's it. And then you can feed it to him. That's it.
I thought it was nice that we both got to experience it. So I'm serious about wanting to go back.
Stay with your feelings.
So was the touchy, feely as bad as you thought it would be?
It's kind of corny.
Yes, you thought so. Did you get anything out of it?
I thought so.
Yes. See, she connected. Maybe your spirit's just not there.
It was hard to do because everybody was around.
Yeah.
That's why.
Would you consider going back and doing it on your own?
We are going to go back.
Aha. The boss has
He doesn't
spoken.
want us to say that on TV, though. But
I'll do it.
The
I
boss
said
is
whatever she
spoken.
wants to do, we'll do.
If you agree that this is the point from which you move forward, then you stand a chance, right? Because you're not carrying all that baggage around anymore. You're also not going to be carrying around over $700,000 worth of debt, which is where you were heading when I got here. We have put $2,200 aside in your budget for debt repayment. And if you follow the plan, you will be debt-free, aside from some student loans, in 2 years. We've also set aside $200 a month for savings and $100 for emergencies. You stick the $200 a month in a retirement plan, invest it at 7%, and in 35 years, you'll have $500,000. Pretty nice, eh? You learned that you can be organized if you have the right tools, and an office in the box is a great tool to use. And Erica, you're learning to stop being a pinball wizard with credit. And you're both learning that, as embarrassing as it might be, telling each other you love each other on a regular basis is part of the glue that will hold you together forever.
So when you have a goal like that and you're more organized with your stuff, it really, really helps out a lot. So we are going to continue doing the cash.
So I think you did a great job. And so I have for you, you might have gotten more, but it would be impossible. $5,000.
Cool.
So use it to pay down your debt, and you'll be that much closer to the end, okay? But I have something else for you. If you're gonna stop and spend time with each other, you're gonna need some sustenance. So I have for you everything that you could possibly imagine. Some of it will help, okay? Go join him on a job site. Show up with a picnic basket, and maybe, you know, you can get something going in this August.
We're gonna be more honest with each other, and I'm gonna be more involved with his business and how he's doing.
Now she's gonna bring me lunch everywhere I go.